I've had so much fun practicing my freehand Celtic knots to prepare for the workshop I'm doing next in a couple of weeks, so I thought I'd share the results with you. I've been doing what I call woven ribbons for some time now, and I learned how to do those woven ribbons and other freehand knots from Mary Fleeson's book, and there's a picture of it. Woven ribbons are my go-to technique for decorating a Bible verse or words I want to remember. Here's 3 examples from my journals. The one surrounding the hymn words doesn't really follow the correct under and over, but I include it to give you the idea of how it could be used. And here's some more from my year of reading through the whole Bible and journaling my thoughts. I enjoyed doing this one, where I started off with just a meandering line that joined up, and then I did another one, and I thought the bottom shape looked like a heart, so that set me off on faith, hope and love as the theme for the writing on it. And here the ribbons record what I felt God saying to me during a retreat. I added further words and prayers in the gaps. And this is the full page of pictures done over that week of retreat. And you can see at the bottom left there is a tower with the Trinity symbol. This is something I've tried to master on and off for a while. I did a freehand one while in Hexham Abbey a couple of years ago in my small sketchbook. And my small sketchbook, it's that size, postcard sort of size, is one that I just try new ideas in and have fun while I'm out and about. It's got all sorts of doodles and various paintings in it. And here's one from Mary's book. On the left is how I abandoned it unfinished back in 2023. And on the right is how it is now, having revisited it while I was on holiday last week. I also did these while I was away on holiday in my new little book of watercolour paper. The one on the left definitely needs more detail and work doing on it, and I may put some more on the other one at some point in the future if the mood takes me. We'll see. Time will tell. And I've been inspired by 2 drinks coasters and a cross that was made for me. Beautiful Celtic designs. My first attempts at the green coaster were disappointing. I'm not proud of these. So I worked quite hard at discovering how to reproduce it or something similar freehand. Well, after several attempts, I've developed a technique I'm reasonably happy with, but I haven't got around to doing a large, neat version yet. I did do a small one on a section of a page where there wasn't quite enough room for the arms. And here's that page with the cross along with other symbols and corners. And you can see here on this page variations of the woven ribbon, a single line going over itself. Now I've tried various YouTube tutorials. At the top of the squared paper there you see above my head there, efforts following one of them, but the best for freehand I think is Aeon Celtic Art run by a young lady called Kari. It's a simple technique and easy to follow, and here you can see her basic cross and the borders just above my head, and you can still see the pencil workings on my paper. And the one painted green is finished, and I think it was done using her technique, but I can't guarantee it because I've tried so many different things. And here's some more borders. And these designs were used doing another technique involving dots, and I'm not entirely satisfied with them. But when we're learning a new skill, we need to expect outcomes that we aren't pleased with. It's all part of the learning process, so we have to be kind to ourselves and let ourselves make mistakes and things that aren't quite up to our standards of perfection. I played around with circles. The coloured ones were freehand and, yes, could have been better. But on the left you can see the working out for a circular border. I've not found a way that's easy and that I'm happy with, so that's again work in progress. Last year I worked out a mandala with Christian symbols and I used the Trinity symbol. I've got an easy technique for doing them which I will share on my workshops. And here's my pages of working out what to do with corners, and the one just above my head is one of the embellishments from Mary Fleeson's book. I won't take the credit for that one. And this, while on holiday, just random ideas, having fun. And here's some more fun in another sketchbook. And I've also got lots of ideas from this book. It contains patterns and instructions, as well as an interesting history of Celtic knots. Not cheap, but I found it worth the money. While on holiday, I found some beautiful carved crosses and had a go at one of them, and I'm pleased with the result. And here's the progress from the initial sketch, where I identified the basic shapes through to just before the shading. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this brief look at what I've been doing recently. I've enjoyed developing my skills, and I recommend Celtic knots for relaxation, as you can get really absorbed in what you're doing. And if you can let go of perfectionism and go with the flow of the more organic freehand knots, then that's another layer of stress removed. So I do hope that you're going to come to my workshop or at a retreat that I might be doing, and if so, you'll get a chance to learn how to do these freehand Celtic knots. Enjoy what you're doing with your art and playing and having fun and learning new skills.